Mr. Speaker, while I agree with the minority side that within the standing order, purview of standing order number 23, Mr. Speaker, there is a process in which they can change their leadership, and it is within their purview as minority. What I don't agree is that when they do not want to follow the rule of law. Because last week, Mr. Speaker, whether you were there or the Deputy Speaker, the office of Speaker subsists. There was directions that were given that was a court order. And in fact, Senator Sifuna and I think Senator Otsotsi indicated on issues of political parties tribunal, that is where they thrive. And they assured before, and you can check the answer, they assured the House that they will go back and ensure they resolve that issue within political parties tribunal on the issue of change of their leadership position, Mr. Speaker. And therefore, it was within your right to reprimand, because I remember even when I was walking on the corridor, Mr. Speaker, sir, I don't know how can I put my colleagues who are even removing the name of Senator Fatuma Dulo at the door of the minority whip, yet they want you to follow the same law. The law is a double-edged sword. If you want the Speaker to rule and give a decision on a particular issue on change of leadership, Mr. Speaker, I beseech my colleagues in the minority side, Mr. Speaker, sir, and it's being read by Senator Stewart Matzaya and my prayerful friends, the Deputy Senator Wambua Kio, that let us follow what the standing order and the law says. Because last week we subjected this Senate to unnecessary ridicule. I remember even and my colleagues who we served in the last Senate, including Senator Ledama, we even had a more contentious issue that was on issue of revenue formula. But the House, Mr. Speaker, sir, did not degenerate up to the level as the Speaker. You are reprimanding the House. Yet that one was more emotive because we were discussing about revenue. We had even, I'm not saying on this issue of minority leadership we should have a bipartisan approach because it is the issue of the minority side. It is within their purview. But we ended up, Mr. Speaker, agreeing on the issue of revenue formula, which was very contentious then. And I know most of colleagues who had not joined us then were also following those deliberations, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, I want to appeal to the minority side. They should not force you to communicate on their change of leadership. And we said in conclusion, Mr. Speaker, on the